Good Lord, what a conundrum. Alright, I got the streaming software working. I realized it's Thursday night, and I'm a little late, so I apologize for being late, but here I am. It's been a long, busy day, and I just, the whole week got ahead of me. But, I know, even though I'm late, I thought I would come in and do our interactive question and live stream, in case anyone wanted to check in. I said on Sunday that I would do it, and I want to keep my word, so there's that. I don't know if anybody will show up, but we'll hang out and give them a chance to. Looks like somebody came in. Hey, YTFP. Howdy and happy Thursday. Let me see, I think this camera's a little off. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Geeky Gardens, hello, hello. Yeah, so sorry I'm a little late tonight, guys. It's been a crazy, busy week and day, both. Yeah, totally forgot it was Thursday. I got all kinds of weed eater junk in my eyes, so if you see me picking my eyes, that's why. How are you guys? I saw YTFP. Chris says, did you hear about Dunn's dead bees? I assume you mean Frederick Dunn. I did not see the final chapter on that, but I saw when they were coming in poisoned, and that was really disturbing to see all those bees just sick and immobilized and their tongues hanging out. That was heartbreaking. Hey, Chris Jarvis. I'm good. How are you? So yes, I did hear about it. Did the whole hive die? Do you know? I haven't been back to. Like I said, it's been a crazy week. Yeah, be prepared, Geeky. It's disheartening to see bees coming back. They basically got sprayed with some pesticide, probably a neonicotinoid, I would imagine, and they were coming back and immobilized, paralyzed, tongues hanging out. It was sad. Wash your eye holes. Yeah. That will definitely do it. Hey, Bomber, how you doing? You haven't seen the final chapter either, okay. Rough week, but you're here. Oh, well, better here than not here, right? Yeah, so I did see it, but that's disheartening, but that's a big part of why I do what I do. So that people can learn how to grow healthy plants that don't need pesticides. And then if we don't need pesticides, then we don't have to be spraying all these toxics on our food and exposing other animals and creatures to it as well. Your eye holes are clean? You must have watched this video then. My eye holes, I had my eye holes cleaned out, and then I had to go out and do more weed eating, so now I got more junk in my eye holes. Hot. It's been hot there, yeah. It's warm here too, although we had a little bit of cloud cover today, so that took some of the intensity out of the push mowing and weed eating job today. Because 90 degrees and sunny, that's a little warm. I don't mind it. I like the summer and the heat. But excuse me. Need a 20 by 20 acre area. No, see him, not keep your bees on your property. Yeah, I basically have a buffer like that here. The few farms that are close to me are primarily dairy. In fact, the one that's right across the street is primarily dairy, so his pesticide usage is almost nil. He does use some Roundup, which I don't like, but even that is rather limited. He uses it only when he's doing like like when he plants out a corn crop or something. So fortunately, he's not running the amount of pesticides that some of the other farms are. And to the south of me, there's an apple orchard that used to be standard agronomics, and my understanding is they've switched to organic, which is awesome. So that means less toxic pesticides, at least. Rules out a lot of those tougher chemicals. Hey, Bomber. How are you? Did you get some time in the woods yesterday? And did you get back out there today? And did you have a good time yesterday? Oh, you told me you ran into posted signs. But you managed to work your way around that. So what else is going on? I guess for those who don't know, I was on TFR Live last night on Quantum Connections with Lucky. The last hour of that I was on. I suppose I'll share a link to that here as soon as I can find. There we go. In case you want to check that out, we had a good discussion about well, it was primarily based around critical points of influence. Oh yeah, that's right, you did say you heard that. You know, Bomber, I've been thinking about shortening that down too. YTFP is such a pain to type. Yeah, no worries, no worries. It's not a big deal. I just was sharing it for those who are interested. Yeah, it was a good discussion though, and I really enjoy Lucky as a host. She's fun and intuitive and intelligent, and she has a wide range of knowledge. I always appreciate people who have a wide range of knowledge. Yeah, how do we do that? Why don't we just call him YT for YTFP Chris? Or we could go long form and call him YouTube. I don't know. It's an idea. It might not be a good one. So what else is going on? Change it and really piss people off. Well, there's that too. We just need to come up with an agreed abbreviation. I mean, nobody calls me the Farmacy Seeds Network in chat unless they're using the copy-paste feature. You know, everybody just calls me Farm or CD or... I got all sorts of names. Alright, yeah, we could just call you Cookie. That would work. I do need you on other channels. I don't know how long it will take people to catch on. Yeah, I hear you. Yep, I know how that is. Well, when they see the blue and the wrench, they'll know, right? What else is going on? Answer to most anything. Yeah. Well, I got 2 blocks of corn planted last night. Well, one last night and one the night before. Actually, the video has to be edited still for that, but that'll be going up soon. So I did a block of Bodacious and a block of Incredible. About 625 square foot per block. It's about 8 rows each. I forget what the yield is. I think it should be somewhere around 40 dozen ears of corn per block. And those should be showing up around early September, according to calculations. was in the woods last night. No trespassing signs. Sat near the river. Played my whistle. Liquor and hose. Liquor and hose. That's a great bummer. Been quiet down there, huh, Geeky? You ventured out into the wilds for a grocery run. A lot of stupid people out there. I see them everywhere, too. It blows my mind some days. Yeah. And you can't fix stupid. Yeah, I haven't been out much at all. I gotta go to the store again soon and get some food. Hey, Gemini! How you doing? What else was I saying? Something silly. Your herbs are doing well? Awesome. What kind of herbs you got in, Jem? Whoop, whoop. Sorry if I'm a little awkward on camera here. I'm just kind of sitting back in my chair. It's been a long day on my feet. What else? Let's see. So I have 5 chicks now. 2 more hatched the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. They're all running together on me the days. But, so that's 5 good. And, Mama accepting the baby chick video coming tonight. Probably after the stream sometime. Lavender, sage, basil, lemon basil, and some smoked herb. Nice! Nice, Jem. Awesome. Awesome. Where are you at again? What part of the country? Or world? Or maybe you're not even in this country. I'm slowly gathering ripe peppers. I think I'll make some more jelly. Nice. Yeah, actually, I have some hot pepper jelly here from my friends Matt and Deanna. I gotta open. I gotta get some good crackers first, though, because I love crackers with jalapeno jelly. Oh man. CJ and C. Yeah, CJ and C and Farm and CD and CDC and spinach. Oh, good. Yeah, spinach is pretty simple. You got to keep it watered. That's basically it. Yeah, that's a nice range of herbs, by the way. CJ works bomber or Lee. My family called me Lee. Lee, okay. Lee, Cookie Lee, or Lee Cookie. Le Cookie! It's sort of a cross between French and Spanish, right? Southeast Michigan. Oh, okay. I have a cousin out there. I forget what town she's in. She's got her and her husband have a organic farm out there. I'm pretty sure it's southern Michigan. Awesome. And I have cousins from Detroit, Grosse Pointe Park, and they had land in northern Michigan, up in, what's the name of the town? I can't remember the town name, but up, the northern peninsula, and we went and did some camping up there. So I'm familiar with Michigan. That's awesome. 40 seconds behind. I cannot wait to see Mom getting her babies. Well, it's coming. I just finished the editing, actually. Actually, I was crunching the video, and I looked up at the time and realized it was Thursday, and I was supposed to be doing the live stream, and I was like, all right, let the video finish, and then start the stream. Farm, CJ, and C, as in Jarvis and Chris. Oh, your middle name is Lee, okay. Boy. Let me see if I can find that, actually, because course, she has to have this last name that is just... I think I got it right. Yep. Let's see. Takis, I think that might be it. That's from Casey. I don't know. I'll have to dig it up. It's a deep email hole. But I will find out where she's from. I forget where the town is because I hadn't been there, so I'm not familiar. But I'm pretty sure it was southern Michigan. Le Crises. I don't know how to say that in French. I don't know any French. Well, like 3 words, literally. Yeah, I'll get it to you, Jim, for sure. Well, I'm hooked up with you on MeWe now, so that'll be easy. Yeah. Yeah, I have those days too, YT, where I can't type. Now it's French. There we go. All is good. Yeah. So there's that. And I'm going to try and get into the beehives tomorrow and do an inspection. I've been meaning to all week, but it's just been so many things going on. And then I look up and the sun's going down. I'm like, I don't want to be pressured for time going through there. I want to be able to just focus. French toast. Oh. I could go for some French toast right now. I have like a sugar craving right now, actually. Laptop, nice. Yeah, Jem, it does seem a little hotter than in past years. Although I've been adjusting myself to it by blazing in it for several hours when I can. But yeah, it does seem to have more intensity. Especially on the days when, when the overcast and haze and that cloud cover and chemtrails and all that garbage isn't clouding the sky. When it really comes through, yeah, I've noticed its intensity it seems stronger to me than it used to. But maybe I just never paid that close attention to it when I was younger. But it definitely seems like, bam. Why can't you send seeds to other states or out of the country by mail? Why can't you? Is that a part of the COVID thing, maybe? UV index, and we're getting a very high range pretty often lately. Oh, interesting, Geeky. Yeah, I don't have UV on my data loggers yet. Don't have UV, rain, wind speed or direction. A bunch of weather factors I gotta add. I think I'm gonna hack a weather station and add that to the database logger. I find the sun more intense, as in you can't look at it like I used to. Oh, interesting. It's been over 30,000 C all day. Just felt the temp dropping. Thank the dogs. Yeah, you've been cooking up there, huh, Bomber? 30,000 C. The plants and herbs need a lot of flowers and water. Yeah. I would say it seems stronger. I would agree with that. It's funny because I had noticed that several times, and I just thought maybe I'm just not remembering how intense it is. And that's interesting that you're showing the very high UV range more frequently, Kiki. Yeah, it does seem to be further to the north, huh? I know, I was looking at the sunset tonight and it looked like it was pretty far north. I was like, man, it's almost setting in the north. That's so weird. I mean, what's it all mean? Are we spinning differently? Like, uh-oh. Cooked in the sun last week, sun poisoning. Skin was blistered like I had poison dropped in my skin. Yellow liquid used out, messed up. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, Bomber. Boy, it can toast you if you're not adjusted to it. You really got to like move into it slowly, and you literally should be supporting it nutritionally with like good healthy fish oils, that kind of stuff, or like eating salmon, something like that. You really want to put the right proteins in your system to absorb the sun as well. So there's several pieces there. Shines on the opposite side of your building now. Yeah, that's the thing I've noticed too. It's coming in at weird angles. Already gone into summer, 3 weeks ahead of the calendar. Well, yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting summery weather here now, but you know, we've had some cold nights. We had a night, I think, end of May or early June was like 37 degrees or 34 degrees, something like that. It was cold. Like I had to light the greenhouse furnace and like protect the plants. Yeah, yellow liquid stuff is no fun. Full body shade cloth. Well, you just build up your tan line or your tan base. You know, like you probably can't tell in this light, but I'm pretty brown, and I can go out and work in it, and you know, I just get darker now. But if I went out and spent 2 hours in that sun before I had that base tan started up, yeah, I'd toast. It's okay, Jam. You don't need to spell right. We'll pick up what you're putting down. On the lake, yeah, that's a nice place, a nice reference. Had military chef's head and hot sun don't mix. Had no cover on. Ooh, no thanks. Skid cancer in early 20s and don't want it again. You guys should check out Wise Interaction with the Sun from Daniel Vitalis. Let me pull this up. Because it might change your perspective on... Thanks, Google. Interacting with the sun. This is an excellent podcast, and it gets into all this stuff. This is Daniel Vitalis. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Hold on. There we go. Daniel Vitalis and Nadine Artemis, Wise Interaction with the Sun. Excellent information for getting good sunlight exposure in a healthy way and supporting that nutritionally, and also not using sun blockers, because believe it or not, block part of that process. So a lot of really interesting stuff around that. That podcast is well worth hearing. I think it's an hour and a half. And anything else from Daniel Vitalis is usually pretty solid too. Anyway, something to think about. What did I tell you that was? What level of burn is that? Ooze light yellow water. Ugh, yeah, that's no good. That too, cold snap, but according to Native Americans, we were ahead due to where the sun rises and sets. Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, you know, like, if we could keep summer longer, that'd be okay with me. I'm not a fan of that winter crap anyway. No problem, they named it Suck It Up, or we never got any care for it. Yeah. Yeah, that's typical. It worked well. Never use sunblock, only coconut oil. Yep, me too. Coconut oil and beeswax, actually. And then you can put a like a little essential oil, like a lemongrass or whatever your favorite essential oil is in. And man, that's excellent. It protects you from burning and supports good tanning and darkening without damage, and supports moisture. But it's amazing how healthy your skin will feel if you're getting good sun exposure regularly and using like coconut oil or something like that. Up north noticed it first years ago. Nobody was listening, but as more First Nations talk about it, the more people are listening and sharing that information. Keep sharing it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, coconut oils. Delicious. Yeah. Beeswax and essential oil. You can make a really nice salve. It's 267 grams of coconut oil to 40 grams of nice, pure, clean beeswax, and then put a few drops of whatever your favorite essential oil is in. You will be amazed what that does for your skin. But make sure you get good beeswax, because if you get beeswax that's too commercially produced, you may end up with pesticides in it, and you definitely don't want that in there if you can avoid it. Yeah, me too. Coconut's one of my favorites now. I used to hate coconut, actually, when I was a kid, but now I love it. Anything. Coconut meal, coconut oil, coconut water, you name it. I wish I could grow coconut trees here, because I would. I need a way bigger greenhouse. Lots changing. The herd's moving, how the snow drifts from where something's up a few years back. Interesting. You're welcome, Jim. No problem. And you can adjust that to if you want to make it more. That'll be like I don't want to say like a solid, but it'll be like not like a cream, but thicker than that. It'll be fairly thick, but it still has a nice slip factor. So like when you go to put it on your skin, it takes very little bit to get it over all of your skin. And man, it's way. Let me know how you like that, Jem. I think you'll be impressed. Gotta love it takes a sledgehammer and a chainsaw to get into. Yeah, that's about right. Never heard that before and didn't correct you. Good grief. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you for shopping for beeswax, Jim. If you got a local producer around, that's the way to do it. I guess maybe look for organic beeswax. If there's an organic certification, then I don't know. I don't know how that works, to be honest. I got good wax from me at beehives. In fact, I'll show you a little blip block. A blip block. Oh, it smells so heavenly. So here you go. You can see I poured this mold in a coffee cup mold. And, oh, it's beautiful stuff. Anyway, wax. No, that's not just Canadians, Chris. There's lots of those out there. Having a degree doesn't mean you're actually concerned about other people's health or have understanding of nutrition, and there's so much more to it. Yeah. Well, we shouldn't say all doctors, because there are some excellent doctors out there. I've met some doctors that are really care about their patients, understand nutrition, understand health, and really want what's best for their patients. But there's a lot of just run them through and cash cow 'em doctors too, and they it's a shame there's so many of those. It's like anything else, we got to weed out the bad, right? Organic and local. Oh yeah, wax is nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'm very proud of my bee girls. Doctors are so practicing. Tell me they haven't got it right yet. Very well said, Kiki. Yep. Yep. Your wound doc, yeah. Yeah. No, I've met a lot of doctors that aren't tuned in. I've met a lot of doctors that are. The ones that are, I have a lot of respect and admiration for. There are some really good ones, for sure. Well, that's what I've been trying to tell her, Jim. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you what you need. That's really your best best method of feedback, and you can tune your intuition over time, so you get better and more sensitive to where you're at, and then you can really have a better gauge of your energy levels and whether you're feeling good or bad, and keep yourself in check, take care of yourself. Yeah, they only have so much information, Jim. Their faces, yep. They don't get an instant upload. They need to take time to learn it. Yeah, and also there are so many ailments and conditions that it's a huge spectrum, But yeah, it's a complex issue, like anything else, right? The pro here bomber is that doctor at least basically admitted not knowing instead of determining you had some obscure disease. Yeah. See, that's a huge step. Like, at least going, okay, well, I don't know about that. Like, just, why can't you say that? There's nothing to be arrogant about here. Someone's health is at stake, right? Like, you don't know. Just say you don't know. It's not that hard. I do it all the time. I love my Indian doctors, very holistic. Yeah, they're usually pretty good, Jem, the Indians. Trying to think, I had an Indian doctor for something. He was very, very tuned into his patients. That's me with house calls still, but he's limited, like the rest of them. He's a general practitioner, not a specialist. Okay. Doc, is it get him in, get him out? Yeah, those are no good. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Now we got 3 Chris's in here. We got HTHW Chris, Chris Jarvis, and YTFP Chris. Yeah, find a better doc for sure. Yeah, look around, ask around. Wish they had hometown doctors again, like Little House on the Prairie. Usually a 60 on the job, 2 weeks and 6,500 patients. 6,500 patients? Holy cow. Wow. Your Western medical doctor has no idea about nutrition. That's the most important thing about our health and wellness. Yeah, they know nothing on nutrition. Well, they're not studying nutrition. They're studying pharmacology, unfortunately, and surgeries, and they don't have that mentality of like the body is a self-healing system, which it is. It's a self-healing system. But you have to support that nutritionally and energetically. There's an energetic component as well. That would be cool to go back to hometown docs. Maybe the cough will help us do that. That way doctors would be isolated to the township they're in, right? I don't know. Jim, supposedly Cincinnati is the best wound care in North America, but it's hard to switch. Oh yeah. Yeah, and insurance companies don't make any of that stuff very easy. Great. Now what do we have? What do we to do? Who's who? I don't know who's who. Okay, we got HTHW. Let's see. We'll do HT for Homesteading the Hard Way. We'll do YT for YTFP, and we'll do Cookie for Jarvis. Right? Does that work? We gotta get this all straightened out because the portal's gonna be on in like 5 minutes. Right? Isolated doctors. And then small farms all in networks. You know? Instead of this giant agri-scam. Changing my name to Chad. Don't do Chad. Please. QCBS, PDQ, RGB, OSE, 812. Nice. No shooting yourself. Come on. That's not allowed. What's going on down your way, Chris? HT. You in drought or flood? Well, that's true. You didn't say with what. A lot of people to make that system work. I don't know if we need to get rid of a lot of people. We definitely have to restructure how things work. And that's going to take a lot of time and effort, both. And the common group of people has to want it, too, to make it feasible, you know. Drinking out of the same glass, really? And in flood, ugh. Well, cheers. And I hope my glass starts filling up and yours dries out a little bit for you. We've been in drought here for weeks. We got one rainstorm. Well, we got about an inch of rain about a week ago. And other than that, it's been about a month or more. Which reminds me, I gotta go switch irrigation after this stream. And let's see, the Paranormal Portal is coming up next. Let me see if I can find a link for that, if Kiki doesn't beat me to it already. So if you haven't seen that, you should go check that out. Yep. 6 inches in 4 days. Good Lord. Doctor's old school, not my doctors use house calls. How does that feel? They're very sick. I've seen an hour in office apart. It's 2 hours, 30 on health, 1.5 hour discussing life and philosophy. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Maybe try a rain dance. Can't hurt. Might work. I know. I gotta get back to that, actually. I couldn't find a good rain dance. I mean, you know, if you're going to do a rain dance, you should do a good one, right? 2.4 inches yesterday in 1 hour. Wow. Nice. Man, boy, we wouldn't even absorb half of that if we got that in an hour right now. It would just run off. It's so dry. We need like 3 inches over 3 days, really. Oh, you've had rain for the past 3 weeks? Really? So you guys are all taking my rain. Is that how that works? Nothing is rolling on any heavy land. Nope. I'm sure. I'm sure. Immediate sink. You do too, Jim? Yeah. I hope we get some soon. I see some thunder showers in the forecast, but I don't know. That usually doesn't amount to much. But we'll see what we get. Especially as he speaks highly of the doctor. Oh, that's a good sign, Bomber. At least 2 hours every day. Wow. Boy, if we got like 2 hours every day, like 4 to 6 a.m., that'd be awesome. The drought flood is normal now. Yeah. Yeah, that seems, we've getting more of that here too. We'll get into a rainy period or a dry period, but need a long rain gutter from your farm. Yeah. Sunday rain here. I hope you get it, Jim. Well, guys, it's about time for the paranormal portal to start, and so I think I'm going to switch over there, and then I got to go switch out irrigation. So hopefully I will see you guys over in the paranormal portal. Thank you for everyone who came in and joined. Always a pleasure to chat with you. And let's see, I hope I'll see you Sunday night with the Sunday night All Things Natural Net. And I got a couple of videos going up later tonight or tomorrow. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching the Farmacy Seeds Network. I'll see you folks in the portal if you're headed there.